Howdy folks, it's me, Gerald. Thought I'd do a shop tour and show you guys kind of what we have going on. I haven't done this in a while, so this is going to be kind of new, but I typically do this when we have customers come by because it's starting to become, like, I guess, a little bit of a thing. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So here is the outside of the shop. As you can see, we've got some customer cars, some personal cars, and we'll go through a little bit of that here in a second. And here's a glimpse of the garage. So for people who show up, I don't really have a marking showing the entrance, but this is the entrance. And here's our shop. These are some of the model kits we've got here for sale. These for us are the most popular. These are basically pre-painted model kits. You don't need any glue, you don't need any paint. You just snap them together, pretty much like a Gundam kit. And you know, R34 Skyline, initial D86, you know, more R34s, R35s, in different colorways, Nissan G's, RX-7s, Lambos, you know, Midnight Purple R33s, really cool cars. And I love this model kit company. They make really cool stuff. And then I've got a bunch of Fast and the Furious die casts. You know, basically kind of hunt around, find these, and try to have those in stock. And then here's some cool Godzilla stuff. I always like to have Godzilla stuff. And then lots of Pokemon. These are all Pokemon Nano blocks that we've got. And then I've got some Chorokyu. I've got Hello Kitty Nano blocks. And then I've also got a lot of Hot Wheels. Most of these are vintage Hot Wheels, and then a couple like new ones that are mainlines. Every now and then we'll get treasure hunts, but Hot Wheels really aren't our bread and butter. It's just kind of a part of, you know. Here I've got more model kits. These are full-size model kits. These guys are actually pre-painted, so those are kind of cool. You just need to glue those together, but once again, Aoshima model kits. Aoshima. This is a 124 scale R35 model kit. That was pretty neat. This one's a Super Silhouette Skyline. This one is Liberty Walk Ken Mary police car. Like, you know, really crazy build. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by the channel. If you can like and subscribe, that'd be a huge help. I just wanted to drop this reminder in the middle of the video. And also check out our website, studentdriverclub.com. We've got all kinds of cool die casts. We've got Pokemon cards. We've got tons of cool stuff that you can buy that helps support our shop, and it just helps us continue to grow. So, you know, hit us up, let us know. All right, thanks. And then I also have paint markers. So if you're doing Gundam or you're doing model kits, you want detail, we've got lots of these display paint markers, and so those are new, pretty cool. And then Honda B, just like more model kits of more JDM cars. Like I said, that's basically our whole thing. And so that's how Student Driver Club started, was really selling these at car events, which I still do, but now I've also got kind of a dedicated shop for a lot of this. These are the keychains that we have, that we sell. I have more, I just need to fill this up. This is looking kind of bare, so I'll do that later. And then I also have photography prints from one of our local sellers, or I'm sorry, one of our local photographers. And he does a really great job. So yeah, for artists in the area who are photographers, I always tell people, like, it's one thing to shoot and show it on Instagram or share it, you know, on the web, stuff like that, but it's really special to take your art and put it on a wall. So I recommend, you know, taking your photographs and really bringing them into the physical space. So I have these here for my people. And then, you know, I sell these garages for people who have die casts. There's another one. I've got a couple of these guys too. Just die-cast accessories, and then Pokemon cards. I have Pokemon cards here for sale. I do most packs, buy 4 get 1 free, except on the super rare stuff. And then now I'm starting to do singles as well. And then, you know, more Fast and the Furious stuff. And then one of the other things that I get a lot of are Tomica. So Tomica is a big brand in Japan for die casts. They're a huge Takara Tomy is a huge toy company, and so I import these. You know, a lot of people ask, are these collectible? Just the very fact that I have these kind of goes to show how collectible they are. They're not produced in the same quantities as Hot Wheels are, so it's pretty cool. Not many people will have these, and I try to keep new ones in stock. They have this limited vintage Neo collection where they have really nice cars. And then that's like an Aoshima car. That's something else. But yeah, just a quick view of some of the other stuff we've got. You can always check out the website, studentdriverclub.com. Everything we have here in the store, I also have on the website. So yeah, and that way we can ship anywhere. Lots of cool stuff. And then these are just some cars that we've built. You know, badges, we have steering knobs, just some kind of offbeat car parts. And then here's a couple more model kits. I've got a little bit of Gundam, empty space on the shelf. Like I said, I've got shipments coming in, and then just some domestic cars. And that is the bulk of the toy store part of the shop. And we're always growing it, so that's pretty cool. Step outside. And then this is the garage. This is our active war zone because we're always working on stuff. Right now it's actually kind of empty. We're still working through this customer's Datsun. It's a single owner car, which is really cool. And they're just modernizing it, but pretty neat. And then we have customer wheels still ready for pickup. We've got the Suzuki Cappuccino. This is my old Cappuccino, and Greg bought it back from the customer who had it and then wrecked it. So pretty cool car. Yeah, it's in the process of getting put back together. So he's gonna plasma cut off this front end, and then we've got all the accessories that need to go back on. And then there's like some of my backstock stuff. So yeah, a couple engines. We've got Mud Stars. If you've got a K car, we've got Mud Stars. We've got a couple scooters here. This Honda Gyro was just serviced by Scooter 911 here in Austin, and this thing is just really cool. Greg knows how to pick out some of the coolest stuff, and this is one of those. This Honda Gyro is just magnificent. Like, check that out. And then here's this one. This Gyro is a little more special, I would say, mostly because it's got like big rear wheels. Like, this thing is kind of nuts. They put the tachometer in the front facing out, and then it's got another speedo right here in the front, or like, you know, where the handlebars are. And then it's got these big rear tires and wheels. Like, that's a whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, who does that? That's a whole thing. Continuing the tour, this is a Subaru Sandbar van, supercharged, 4-wheel drive, pretty cool little van. There's a Silvia S12, pretty awesome. That one we keep under wraps. This is Greg's Spoon Vamos, really cool little van. He's been working on this one for a bit. Use it to haul stuff and look badass. Mugen style. Honda FD2. Those wheels are pretty sick. Right now this car doesn't have a motor. We may fix that. 300ZX with VH45. Here's an S15 Spec R. There's my little Acti. Let me show you guys this. And I have this guy for sale. So if you guys are interested in buying a little truck, I got a little truck. Fun little 560cc motor. Yeah, Honda Acti Light Tiger. It's a first gen, has a custom bed that comes with it. It's just super nice. And then this is like a development truck that Greg has. There's another FD2. That one's a bit old. If you remember, we had a flood maybe like 2 years ago now. There is a customer's Miata that's K-swap. That thing we're gonna start working on here soon. We've knocked out a bunch of stuff, so we're getting through this list. SC400 that needs to be completed. Crown. We've got Greg's SEMA. This car's pretty fire. I've got a silver R34 back here. If anyone's looking for 4-door automatic car with like, you know, 20,000, 25,000 miles, I've got this guy. So pretty sick, pretty nice car. And then there's a customer Mitsubishi Pajero. Really cool little truck. We're waiting on, I think, front brakes right now. Once we get the front brakes, then we can throw those on and be done. Really cool little truck. It even has a custom intake. Let me see if this hood is open. Oh, yeah. This custom intake is nice. If you've ever seen what these look like with all the plastic, then you know how nice this is. This relieves up so much engine bay room. So Greg did an amazing job making that custom intake piping. Super cool. This is a customer FTO. There are not many of these here in the United States, and I'm pretty sure there's none with this body kit. So this is remarkable. I mean, it's a one-of-one car. This thing is just super cool, and it's like one of the highest trim levels. It's got a Triptronic transmission. It's just done really well. It's got nice wheels. Really cool car. So can't wait for that one to get titled and get in the hands of its customer. That one's gonna be awesome. And then there's my 34 front bumpers. I need to get it repaired, but yeah, that's my Skyline, my favorite one at least. And then this is a customer car. His name's Lenny. He's a really cool guy. He has an awesome car collection, including this amazing, like, Bosu style van. Just too cool. Too cool. Here's my Skyline again. And then this is Greg's Howdy. So if you know HKS livery, you know that's fire. So yeah, ATX Custom Auto. Probably the coolest GMC hauler I've ever seen. Really cool. And then Toyota Serra, another Honda Acti. This is a big customer slab that's getting worked on. It's got suicide doors, Lambo doors. I think it's fire. And then one of our friends' cars that unfortunately was in an accident recently is beautiful Honda EF. So it happens to the best of us. All right, y'all. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed the tour. Thanks for coming by my channel, watching it, and following along with all the stuff that we do. And hopefully we'll have more stuff to show y'all here in the next couple weeks. I've got other videos I'm working on. You know, we had a car get picked up, and that car, the transporter that came actually had a Built by Legends R33 on there. And so that was just like absolutely bananas. Like, being able to see that car was crazy. So I'll show y'all more about that. There was also a Triumph on there. So we got some really cool video. I got the container unloading. I haven't even shown you guys that. The Tokyo to Texas container number 5, we unloaded that. That'll be a cool video to put through. And then I've got the whole Skyline transmission ordeal. I've got a bunch of cuts, but I need to stitch that together. I'll get that done for y'all. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy week, but you know, hit the like, hit subscribe, and go from there. All right, peace, y'all.